We are going live. Hello, my name is David, and thank you for 19 minutes of your time. In 1978, I was starting a new business in Canton, Ohio. It was a publishing business. And the way I wanted to market and sell the business initially was through a postcard concept, sponsoring an event. I have been using posts to mail for 50 years. I certainly believe in its way to communicate, get your message, get attention. That's a postcard needs to get one's attention. Once you have their attention, then obviously the next motivation is to do something. What are they going to do? So in 1978, I did a postcard mailing, and it produced fantastic results, way beyond expectation. I actually had more people show up for wine and cheese parties than I actually mailed postcards. So it worked all that well. Well, in the last couple months, I found a book called Postcard Marketing, written by Joy Gendusa. Joy is the owner of, I think it's the largest printer of postcards in the United States. Millions of postcards, employs 300 people. And what I wanted to do is she wrote a book about postcard marketing, obviously, in an online world. And I wanted to read the book and understand, certainly from her expert perspective, what was going on in the world of direct mail and postcards, and then create a system, marketing and sales system that embraced the use of the postcard and brought it up to date, sending folks in our system, sending folks through a QR code right here, sending them to a web landing page. And if you're watching this video, you're probably on the page right now. You could find it other ways, but I wanted to bring things up to date, and Joy was the expert to turn to. So, actually, I'd been using the idea before I read her book, but she validated my thoughts about using web landing pages. And in fact, a web landing page brought us here together today. I have created for myself, for marketing sales projects, in 2020, I created 8 web landing pages. And that's how enthused I am about the tool, the concept, the system, and what it could potentially do. Well, what it's doing for me, and I want to share what it potentially could do for you. So I created the concept. This side of the postcard, obviously, is the attention-getting device. It's got to be a strong, simple, beautiful, graphically beautiful concept, picture, and the 19 minutes that I used back in 1978, I created a multimedia video with 15 folks who were publishing with me. We created a video, and it was 19 minutes long. So in that same vein, I said, well, why don't we use the concept of 19? Because in today's world, unless there's a specific interest or purpose, 19 minutes is a pretty long time to watch a video. But if it's interesting to you, brings value to your life, You'll watch the 19 minutes, and you'd probably watch an additional 19 minutes if it did a good job. So my concept was, and this is me for our Dreaming with Entrepreneurs business world, is your New World creative marketing sales strategy simple? Emphasis on simple, yielding efficient marketing spend return on investment. And I say mine is. Let's break that down. New World creative marketing and sales, that is my specific expertise, as we need to get 40 million small businesses going and growing in this country right now. My expertise is New World creative marketing and sales. This, you'll see as we break down the costs, the card itself and the mail of the card are very, very inexpensive ways to reach a potential prospect. But in a sense, that part is important because it's money coming out of your pocket. But the analysis needs to be, okay, if I take $1 out of my pocket to create, or let's just say if I take $2 out of my pocket to create a postcard and mail it, what kind of return on investment do I really need? Well, at a $2 out-of-pocket expense, you don't need too much return on investment, or too many people responding to what it is you're trying to get their attention. But that's important. So that's how you analyze, well, if I spend that kind of money, how many returns, how many sales do I actually need to make to cost justify me spending that amount of money? And the one thing that folks, and I've speak from 50 years of experience, that marketers do not spend enough time to understand, evaluate, and project the lifetime value of a customer. So if you have a service to sell and that service costs $100 and you want them to buy it for the next 10 years, the lifetime value of that customer to you is $1,000. So for you to spend $2 to reach that individual, you'll do that all day long. That's the concept analysis. So that's the mindset that you have to create, because there's not a question in my mind. A direct mail postcard mailing is a customer. I called my project the generator because it will generate interest. It will generate folks contacting you because they want more information. So let's break down the package real quickly. The most important concept in this whole system is the fact that I put the system together with you, one-to-one. I don't send you videos and templates and PDFs and expect you to figure it out and then do it. We do it together. That's why I say I can produce 40 of these in a month's period, because I'll do it and we'll get it done. That's the most important thing about the project. And in working with me, part of what we'll do, the video that you are watching now in your particular project system would be me talking to you about what it is that you do. I will be able to pull from you the key value statements that you want to make to anybody who will watch the video, so that you can ultimately make a sale to that individual. I will create that. We'll do it together, but I'll pull that information from you. And that is the most important part of this, because I don't, well, I stay involved until I hit the submit button and puts your web landing page onto the internet. And I step back. And I actually step back for 50 days. You will then take the postcard. You will, and I'll help you understand how to pick it. We will define your ideal customer, or the customer you should be going for. Here you will, and it's very important that you personally, in your own handwriting, you address the postcard and you make a very personal statement based upon what it is that you want to talk about with the individual who you are targeting with the postcard. It's very, very important that you write it out in your own handwriting. So the 51st day, we will reconvene. We'll have a video chat, and we will discuss the previous 15 days, what worked, what didn't work, what are the next steps. We will discuss those three, and we'll do it in a 15-minute discussion. I will pull the information from you in 15 minutes. And then you'll decide if you want to continue with the program or step back or whatever. We will explore at least 3 options for you on day 51. I know what's going to happen on day 51, but you need to know what's going to happen on day 51, because you are going to be building this. It's about your business and what it is that you want to, what kind of value do you create for the marketplace? How do you make their life more valuable? And why should they turn to you to help them create that value? What is it about you that makes that happen? Also, right away, right after we are done with our video that will be on the web landing page, I have 3 videos. I have 4 videos on the page. You will have 1 to start with, and it'll be the one, basically the same one at the top, a bigger video, and it'll be a conversation between you and myself. I will give you the URL to that video. It's already going to be on YouTube, because that's where I produce in YouTube's environment. So you'll have YouTube exposure. I will give that URL to you so that you can put it wherever you want to share your expertise and essentially let folks know that what it is that you have to offer, and how, as I said, you can create more value with them in their lives. Okay, I want to end right now and explain to you when you determine that you want to get involved with the project, with the system, at the bottom of my web landing page is a contact form. You fill out that form. There's 3 lines. I am the only one that will read that form, and we will do what it is that you need to be done. You might have a question. You might want to talk. You might want to get started. By the way, about getting started, it will take no longer than 1 week to create a web landing page for you. That's a lot of time. We will create your web landing page so that by week 2, you're ready to start mailing. And that's how it works. So I have three different groupings of folks that we can do the program. There's the solopreneur. Um, you might be a solopreneur watching right now, or a small business owner. That's when a single purchase is being made. There are folks, groups of folks, an accounting firm, CPA would certainly want to do something like this for their firm, but they also have customers, clients within their practice that could make good use. So we have a group buying package that we'll do with folks. And then there's a third one, and this one is really interesting. It's really targeted to a large business institution in your own community, typically a community bank or a large insurance company, because they will be making an investment, and I will literally come into your community for a week's time, and there's a lot of things that are going to happen when I can come into your community, and you reach out and want to take your small business marketing and sales to the next level. So I'm going to do a couple of videos. We'll see you soon. Fill the form out the bottom. I look forward to chatting with you the very next time. It's Small Biz David, and make it a very great day.